Welcome back to Let's Play EarthBound. I am your intrepid host, Brickroad. You know what we got to do? You know what we got to do? We got to get on the bus. That's what we got to do. Not... Oh, my... You know what? You just broke my nose by running into it with your stupid truck. Go away. Yeah, go ahead and run into Mr. T over there. See how he likes it. We're ready to go, man. Alright, let's go. We almost ran over that dog. That would have been tragic. Like, regular ghosts can't bother us in the Runaway 5 mobile, but can ghost dogs? Because we almost had one on our hands here. I missed a present. Oh, God. Oh, that's good. And I can't leave 3 once I get there. That is going to drive me crazy. That's going to drive me insane. It's going to be it's going to be like 8 videos before we can get back there and get that treasure. Oh, a part of me just died. A part of me deep inside just withered and died, guys. Alright, well, thanks for the ride to Threed. Like, don't bother taking us to Fourside or anything. That's fine. We don't need to go to Fourside. We could just be stuck here in Zombie Town. What have we here? Plain old garbage in the trash can. Glorious. That's what I like to hear. Alright, so we don't actually need to buy anything in Threed. Not just yet. We will, but we don't have any money on hand anyway. We will buy something in Threed, but we're going to do our shopping later. Because why do those garbage cans are bad guys. That ghost's a bad guy. You know, I think probably fire will be best against these ghosts. Or not. Or fire is just totally worthless against them. Well, now Kefka has his very own mini-ghost. And his body is solidified. And, wow, this ghost is just tearing me up. Look at this. I wonder if I should try using thunder against him. I don't know how to get rid of a little mini-ghost, but I have one now. It's just gonna float around my head, I guess. We'll avoid those little trash cans for now. Not this one, though. We can't avoid that one. Flies, eh? Alright, we take care... You know what? I've got the pips to spare, so let's do this up right. Was that little ghost going to attack me or the monsters? That I don't know. Well, and Kefka's dead. Oh, but guts pulled through! That was glorious. We better get some life up happening, though. Beautiful. Good job on the guts there, Kefka. Ooh, Flash Alpha. I don't know what that does, I'll be honest. We can find out, though. There it is, Flash. Crying or feel strange. Feeling strange is probably the dumbest RPG combat ailment I think I've heard of. Let's get that life up, though. Uh-oh. Hey, man. That was my favorite soul. Okay, so we're not getting down there yet, clearly. I didn't see the pixel that attacked me. Apparently it was a no-good fly. Well, we're gonna freeze this guy. That little ghost is just being a bastard. I don't know any other way to put it. He's being just an absolute no-good so-and-so. I wish I was not possessed by this ghost. Can we get out of the friggin' graveyard now, please? Can we be done here? Make sure I know where the exit is. Yeah, this is the exit right here. Okay, so we're gonna follow this half-naked lady into the hotel. And I know it's hard to tell because I'm already at 143% speed, but the hotel music is like really distorted. Because ambushed by Castlevania monsters. She was a succubus. It was awful. That was... We fell for the oldest trap in the book. Naked zombie girl got us. The door's locked. Alright, 7 Red. Get us out of this mess. Destel? Who is Destel? This is one of my favorite music tracks in the game right here. I dig it. I dig it quite a bit. Snowwood Boarding House. Okay, so clearly their only hope is a kid who lives 18 time zones away. And his little friend Tony, who has a wonderful hat. Can we just all take a second? Please. Just half a moment. And let's just appreciate Tony's hat. Look at that. Magnificent. Magnificent. Okay, so I'm gonna need some of this stuff, but some of it I won't. Like, so there are items in this game that are just useless. Like this ruler, what does this do? Ruler. You can even use this during battle, but it won't do anything. Like, literally, it does nothing. It says, oh, you can find the lengths of things easily, but that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna take all these cookies. These were all supposed to be for some kid's birthday party, I think. But Destel is greedy and hungry, and has big Coke bottle glasses. Alright, so... we can't get into the locker. But I think we have to check the locker. And then we gotta go in here and talk to this guy. He'll be like, hey, what's up, Destel? You stole all them cookies. I spent all night baking those. And I got a bent key. So even with the useless items in my inventory, I'm still not totally full up. So let's use this bent key here. And it doesn't work. That's awful. So hey man, this jive turkey key did not work at all. So give me your machine that opens doors, especially when we have a slightly bad key. Thanks. Bad key machine. Okay, so the mechanic here is that Destel can repair broken items you have in your inventory. I think it's determined by like what his IQ score is, but I really don't know more than that. I am gonna have to, you know what? We're gonna throw these away. We don't need the ruler. We don't need the protractor. We probably don't need all these cookies either, but I don't know how much more useful stuff there is in these lockers. Nothing in that locker. This locker? Nothing in that locker either. I'm gonna open one of these lockers and there's gonna be like a Russian guard that Solid Snake stashed in there earlier. That's what I'm waiting for. A broken air gun? Alright, so yeah. Destel can fix that later. And he fixes things by staying at hotels. And a pop gun. And then there's not gonna be anything in this one. But we'll check anyway. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think Destel can use any kind of melee weapons. All of his weapons are ranged. Which, means he has the higher miss rate. He can't smash, all that kind of thing. And unfortunately, we now say goodbye to Tony and his awesome hat. Goodbye, Tony. Is there anything in here that I want? I don't think so. Yes, I want him. Wow, my inventory's already full. That's not like a full heal. Okay, so we're gonna eat one of these cookies. Alright, give me the monkey, please. Hooray! Hey man, I got you some bubble gum. Hope you enjoy it. Good old Bubble Monkey. Best character in the game, by far. Of course, Destal can't use an ATM because he does not have an ATM card. What's for sale here? A bunch of great stuff that you'd never ever be able to afford. Impossible. Now, Destal doesn't have pips because he's not a psychic. He instead is a super genius. That guy looks crazy. I don't think I want to fight that big ram monster. This crow I can probably handle, as long as Bubble Monkey pulls his weight. He's all got the spy ability that can like check monster weaknesses and things, but oh yeah, Bubble Monkey pulling his weight. 12 damage. No. We'll leave the cookie behind. We have all the cookies we can carry at the moment. Got this tent here. What, I can't stay the night here? Yes. Yes. Oh, it doesn't actually count as a hotel, though, because if it did, it would have made the check to see if I could repair any broken items that I'm carrying. That's a dead end. This is one of my favorite sections of the game. Especially now looking back, because this is the section that will introduce you to my namesake. Good old Brickroad. He's down here somewhere. We just gotta find him. There are way fewer encounters that I remember in this area. That's a... what is it? Diving helmet? A lantern? Looks like a diving helmet. Here's the Tessie watching club. These guys look for dinosaurs. We actually do need to stay the night here. We don't have a choice. To advance the plot, we must go to one of these tents, where diving helmets abound. Okay, we'll take a nap in the guy's stew tent. 7 red, I'm on it, but don't be all clingy. Defense spray. It's kind of a cool item. So we fixed the broken spray can. And I think that's why they make you stay the night here, is to show you, hey man, this is how Destal fixes broken items. I can use this item over and over, can't I? No, it's gone after one use. I don't think Destal has to fight any bosses during this sequence. Didn't we just go through this? Well, I guess Destal hasn't had his picture taken. And he does have a monkey, so, I mean... Fuzzy monkey! Awesome. Unfortunately, Destal doesn't strike a cool pose. He's not very photogenic, guys. Oh, some gum. Go ahead and take care of it, man. And I love how Tessie comes up out of the lake, and none of the Tessie watching club turns to look. Like, they're like staring at each other, basically, through that tree up there. They're like, is there a monster in this tree? And I imagine Tessie being, like, very, very super quiet. This is one of my favorite bits of weird charm in the game, too, because Tessie has exactly 1 frame. That's it. No animation whatsoever. It's just this big, doofy grin and 2 little pinhole eyes, and that's it. Purple dinosaur monster. That's all you get. I'm probably gonna die in the maze, because I was expecting more encounters around here, and there were not any. Unfortunately, because we're under the Dragon Quest inventory rules, Destal does not have access to Kefka's equipment, and I gotta fight this guy, don't I? We're gonna fight him. We're gonna take him down. The gruff goat, I'm gonna shoot you, buddy. 4 damage. You're not as tough as I thought you were gonna be. We're gonna start eating them cookies, though, that's for sure. I'm gonna need 2 cookies probably here. Hooray! Can I get level up, level up, level up? Beautiful. So IQ, it went up by... What is his IQ? I think that's the stat that determines what he can equip and what he can fix when he stays the night at an inn. Right now his IQ is only 3. That's pretty grotesque. Have a cookie, brother. You know what? Have another cookie, brother. Here we are. Well, this is the Brickroad dungeon, and the only reason we have to go through it is because a pencil's here, and because we don't have access to Escargot Express, we can't just steal Kefka's pencil eraser. Now, I didn't originally pick the name Brickroad because I was a dungeon designer. That came later in my career. It wasn't until I got into the RPG Maker scene that I realized that designing dungeons was something I was really good at. And then the name was just a happy coincidence at that point. I better... IQ up by 1. We're getting there, guys. I'm gonna eat this bread roll right now. Maxed out. Okay. But, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys this. I could totally design a better dungeon than this. With my eyes closed. This dungeon kind of sucks. Now, according to my map, that box on the left is insecticide spray, and the box on the right is a broken item that I want, and the box in the middle must be an encounter. A mimic, if you will. The worthless protoplasm. Dodge quickly, okay. And you can see that Destel is missing a lot more than Kefka or Seven Red do, because he's got a ranged weapon instead of a melee weapon. So, it's unfortunate, but there it is. Broken iron. Am I 6 hit points down? Yes, I am. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to stay as high as possible until I'm out of cookies. Alright, so, consult the map here. Toilet Duck here is going to punk me, isn't he? Really? Again? You just love taking pictures of Destel. I don't know what it is. It's just... Alright. Fuzzy Pickles! I mean, again, we're hanging out with a monkey. It's to be expected. Everybody wants to take a picture of the monkey, right? No, he can't use PSI! That's awful! Again, though, kind of a clever introduction to the whole... Because I don't think there's a monster before now that can lock your PSI. So they show you that monsters can do that in a section of the game where it can't actually hurt you at all. So, I don't know. Kind of an interesting take on it, I guess. I'll tell you what, even if I didn't have a map right next to me here, I still don't think this maze would be very difficult. I think I could probably figure this out pretty easily. Stop dodging, Protoplasm. Oh, there's 2 of them now. And for some reason, Bubble Monkey has decided he no longer wants to be in the party. He just wants to sit there scratching his balls.